Alright guys, and here we are again in KCD 2 Hardcore Let's Play. Yeah, we have just finished our race here and we won again. And, you know, as you guys remember, we are now judging if we would enjoy the horse racing or the mounted archery better. Now, in my opinion, I don't know you guys, but in my opinion, the whole judgment, what we're doing, is obviously pretty, like, you know, not on an empiric basis or something, right? We are just sort of like telling what we enjoyed as Henry. And so therefore, in my opinion, I will go, if I would have to make a decision, and the Henry obviously did enjoy that as well, we will go for the mounted archery. Not only does this help Henry to kind of get better at combat and archery as a whole, but in my opinion, the mounted archery is obviously more challenging and more rewarding if you're good at it. But because of the horse race, you guys already saw in the last episode, we did a lot of racing around the map here. And for me personally, it was a bit boring at times. I mean, obviously you enjoy riding through the countryside, but if you keep doing that all the time again, and you know, you always have to look that if you want to get first place, you always have to look out if people are coming up or in. It's kind of stressful, but not really rewarding and challenging, because a horse race also takes a lot of time to do. So therefore, I would say, you know, we need to kind of like judge against him, right? So I don't know. Can we just resolve the dispute here?
The challenges for both you and Bibrek.
By the way, how do you guys like that cool straw hat?
We will settle it at the altar, so Zamor's spirit can hear it straight away.
Yeah, hopefully.
You wait.
You need to remember, guys. It's very hot here today, so we are taking the straw hat for that reason.
And I must say,
what? I enjoyed it overall. That's kind of like.
Fine, we understand, but what about the altar?
Well, who does it belong to?
Archery.
I reckon it's...
Wait!
What?
If you decide in my favor, I will teach you...
that is literally buying ourselves.
I have something even better. Agree with me and I will teach you my secret archery trick.
Yeah, exactly. They're bribing us, right?
You think I can't judge fairly? Suit yourselves. Tell me about that technique, Bibrek.
My grandfather taught
So
me.
we are literally profiting, but it probably will not change our mind anyway, right?
So you get the best draw on your bow and give your arrows more power.
I don't think we care about that.
Tell me about your technique.
But hey, here we are.
My father taught me this trick, and I will gladly pass it on to you. I will teach you how to read the terrain and roads. If anyone waits around the bend, they will not catch you off guard.
So,
That's it.
that's that.
Let me help you a bit more with this.
Nah, you're not gonna
Say
bribe
the
us,
altar
guys.
belongs to Karachin, and you will get his chanfron. I need not tell you what a rarity that is.
What good is chanfron? The horse can hardly see the road in it. Henry, if the altar goes to Zamor, I will give you his bridle. It will make your horse fly like the wind.
You two are quite a pair. But let's not spend 3 days over this.
Exactly.
My final decision. The altar shall from this day forth and forever belong to...
Honestly,
both of them. To Zamor and to Karachin.
What?
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
The decision that makes the most sense to me right now. What more is there to say?
Wait, you are not even going to say why you decided that?
You said you'd abide by whatever I decided.
oh my goodness,
Not
I
like
can't
this.
even
Sorry.
explain myself.
But I do not accept this verdict.
Exactly. We could have just flipped a coin.
So I ride races and shoot arrows like a fool, and you just brush me off? Farewell, then.
Wait a moment.
You tried to trick us, and it did not work.
Here, at least take something from us as a keepsake.
Perhaps it will help you win some silver that you can wager with us next time.
At least I'm not leaving empty-handed.
If you want to try racing again, you know where to find me.
And if you would prefer real fun with a bow or crossbow, I would be glad.
Well, thanks. Maybe another time.
You know what I'm thinking, Mick?
What?
That we did not find common ground until the same outsider tried to swindle both of us.
Dilino. No, Chacho. You are right.
In the evening, we will drink a toast to that rascal. All right?
Definitely.
Is this a happy end, maybe, guys?
That's a good one.
So the thing is, my decision obviously was to kind of like go for the archer. But the thing is, because obviously that's what we enjoy more, but I didn't know there were like two options. And so I decided to take that option because, like, rightfully, it probably makes the best sense to solve the issue anyway. And as a side note, guys, you know, these stones do not belong to anyone, right? So or at least that's what I'm assuming. So these stones didn't really belong to anyone before, and you know, in my understanding of law, and this is obviously my modern understanding of law in Switzerland, obviously, if you are finding something, or, you know, using that one, you can usually keep it. But obviously, we cannot really say who here found it first or took it over first. So I could have just said, yeah, well, it's either one or it's the other. But the thing is, you need to keep in mind, guys, that this usage here is public to a lot of people here. I mean, I don't think, you know, like, this is like obviously private property, and obviously that's, you know, we're in the Middle Ages for sure, so there is not really property here in the forest besides obviously to the king or to the... So rightfully it would belong to the king, obviously, in that case, the shrine. But I think for the usage it makes the most amount of sense if we're splitting it, right? So because both of them sort of want to use the stone anyway, and it makes the most rational sense. And that is kind of why I chose that verdict. Now obviously we have the chance to continue here, but honestly Henry is pretty much done. You guys already have heard it. He's pretty not tilted, but I think he's like, you know, sort of a bit exhausted by these guys fighting each other and stuff. But we'll definitely come back and do these riding quests eventually. And so therefore, you know, what do we have here, guys? We have challenge Hansel to a fight, or we get information from Cynic. Yeah, I would actually like to go to Cynic and see if we can get some information and train that pickpocket, because, you know, you need to remember, guys, we still need to do the stealing of the documents, right, from the Red House. So this is still a bit of a challenge ahead of us, so that's, you know, that's something I would like to address. So I think that's what we're gonna do first here. It's a beautiful day in the countryside, guys, isn't it? And I'm thinking, guys, the next day we might want to do some exploring again. You know, I'm very much down for that one, though. But yeah, you guys remember, we have millions of billions of quests still ahead, so... But you know, I just don't want to rush it anyway, so... Oh god. Oh god! Who's that guy? Is this a human? I think so. Well, hello there. He didn't attack us from outside. Very nice. Can't believe it. The good thing is here, guys, we can already get some sleep here anyway, right? Because we have literally a bed for us around here. What we just maybe need to watch out more is for the money, right? Yeah, I don't want to deal with that one right now. So there is here the takedown and the challenge of Hansel's. I would like to go first and try to do that takedown, because you know the thing is, this takedown crap, I feel like we're just not really
I want to try.
we haven't really,
So,
we weren't really
continue
able
where we
to deal
left
with it,
off?
I think.
Let's
So-
continue.
then follow me. Let's get this over with quick.
Because in hardcore, obviously, once again, it's just kind of like a bit harder to deal with it, right? Hello, cow, by the way. What the fuck? And we need to get information from Cynic as well, so.
God be with you.
Hello.
Not like that. Try again.
What? I didn't
Alright.
do anything. So I need to go like this, right? And then like go this.
You shit! Not like that. Try again.
Bruh, this is so cringe.
You shit! Not like that. Try again.
Alright. Let's do it.
Yeah, I think it worked, guys. Yoo-hoo!
Nice choke. I'm still seeing stars. In such a way that I don't notice. That's how it should be.
Beautiful. You know, Henry. No, it's already afternoon. Henry isn't really in the mood right now to beat himself up for no particular reason. So I would suggest we're gonna ignore that and do a small walk at this lake here. Because I think that's the direction we need to go, right? For... Yeah, there's a human camp. You know, we could already, you know, just spend some time in the woods, but maybe the next day. You know, we'll just have a look here what we find around the area, and then yeah, I will decide. You know, when we get to the evening, I think. But what a beautiful lake is. It's nearly looking like it would be sort of like a dam or something, right, over there. Here we go, eye bright as well. Oh, I think that's what we need to be. Yeah, we also, guys, we need to keep remembering that we're not really good at lockpicking, right? That's for sure. And we definitely need to train that more often, that's for sure, guys. Gonna steal anything, but hey, good to know. Yeah, wait, what? We can cook something? Yeah, but This is not really cookable, I think. There's a lock. I think we're somewhere over here. So we maybe just need to follow the road here? Or here? No, that's probably gonna... Oh no, I think that's... Yeah, we're on the right pathway. Interesting small hut right there. Which is closed, I guess. But we can talk to Cynic.
You must be Zinnek. Am I right?
Who's asking?
Crazel sent me. He wants me to get the document they took from you at the rat house.
Well, good luck with that, brother in the trade. They took it from me with all the stolen stuff because they thought it was part of the loot. I told them I had it before I robbed that merchant, but they wouldn't listen. They locked it all in a chest full of other stolen things in the rat house jail. You can get there from the courtyard behind the rat house. It's right under the guardhouse.
So before we do that, guys, we'll definitely need to get some practice, right? I think because this is obviously Henry hasn't really done yet.
Leading down, you'll know you're in the right place.
Who
So
has the key to the chest?
Well,
we have to
actually,
be
I had
careful.
one, but when the guard shook me down, I must have dropped it. It was in the chamber next door to the one with the chest. They've got a pretty soft bed in there, I tell you. The key must have fallen under it.
Is
What?
that the only key?
No, of course not. Almost every guard in Troskowitz has one. Take it from one of them who's got his back turned. Or one who snuck off somewhere for a nap.
Yeah,
I'll keep it
okay.
in mind.
Good to know.
Thanks.
Wait, before you go, you do know how to pickpocket, right?
Indeed.
I'll manage. Leave it to me.
Take care, friend.
Yeah, we're pretty much ready for that. So we can. I think we can deal with that. But you know, since we're already here in the woods, and it's already late afternoon, I think we'll just check out what we might find around here, shall we? Just some small exploring. Oh, I love the forests, guys, in K-City. They're so beautiful. We have a small... lush area here, I think. Maybe this is a hunting ground or something? Looks beautiful, though. Wait, what is that? Hunting arrow. Another hunting arrow? Okay. Okay, now what the hell is that? Wait, is there? I think so. Poacher's camp. But it seems empty though. Okay, Mutt is maybe smelling something, but I don't see anyone. Or do you guys? I guess we'll have a look. I guess we can train our boon spooge. Holy shit, that is so expensive. More materials and 19 grosh, not too shabby. And the brocade we're gonna get as well. I think the rest is just too heavy for taking with us. Cracklings! That is something one can give Mott as a dinner. Yeah, but it seems empty, so maybe, you know, it's... doesn't count as stolen, by the way. Why not? After all this time, why shouldn't I keep it? Okay, what we're obviously doing is kind of forbidden, but you know... Thing is, what these guys are doing is forbidden as well. Beautiful. Yeah, I knew it! I knew it, guys! I did knew it! That was so clear it would happen. I was like, yeah. If I'm gonna pick it up, I will have a bad back after that. But hey, who cares? It's these deadly mushroom we're going after anyway, right? So. Morley Piota, guys, interesting. I think I'm gonna keep that. I think these mushrooms you might be able to craft these poison, these poison potions, right? Okay, so we have one more of these very interesting. There's a small. Is this a small tree? I have actually right now. I have no clue where we are. So hopefully we can find a way. Yeah, it seems like this is a small path. We can find back to the river, right, or to that creek or whatever it was, and then to that small lake. Maybe that's. Oh yeah, we were just at the side space with that guy. Well, hello there. Cabbage. What the fuck is that? Can we talk to him? Hello, sir. Sauerkraut paper. What the fuck?
What do you want?
That's a lot of cabbage.
Well, so what? I like cabbage.
But you
Why
shouldn't
not?
steal it.
Well, that's a lie. I grew it myself.
Well, here? In the woods?
Why not?
Because cabbage doesn't grow in the woods.
Oh, well, all right. I confess. What are you going to do with me?
I mean, he stole cabbages, so technically it would be forbidden. But let's just
Why'd you
ask
steal it
what
in
what
the first
he's
place? Who ever heard of someone stealing cabbage?
what he's
Well,
saying.
I wanted to make sauerkraut and sell it, but now I'm afraid the people will know. Where would I even get so much
Yeah,
cabbage?
that's pretty much
So
forbidden
you're
what he's
sitting on a
doing
heap
here.
of
So
sauerkraut?
Well, do you want a taste? Mum always said I made the best sauerkraut, though she also said I was dumb as a rock before she chased me away.
I'm sorry to hear that.
That's very nice of you. So, do you want a taste?
I'd love to.
Here you go. The best sauerkraut in the region.
he's bribing us, guys.
Oh, Mum. It's really
Paper
good.
sauerkraut.
I told you so. If you want, I'll make you some more. Just bring me some fresh cabbage. At least I wouldn't have to steal it. But what will happen to me now?
You know, usually we would have to report him. But I think, you know, he's kind of like an outcast. And this time, yeah, usually the law rules always. But here we are in a
Don't
sort
worry.
of
I won't tell the bailiff.
in-game story, right? And we wanna... You're just so stupid.
All you did was steal some cabbage. That's not worth mentioning.
Remember, guys, we also did steal
We have
some
to make you
eggs
something
and we got
fast.
fucked up.
Do you want some more sauerkraut, since you liked it so much?
Oh, beautiful.
Sure. Give it to me.
Here you go. And if you want more, just bring me some fresh cabbage, and I'll give you sauerkraut for it.
So we have literally indefinite supplies of sauerkraut. What
Nice
the
one.
fuck? Guys, that's what I like to see here.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it's absolutely beautiful, I know. He's actually storing that here. Guys, this is actually pretty funny.
Beautiful.
I will call this the sauerkraut episode, guys. He's here, he's storing, and he has even more down here. But this one is already dead once. Very nice. Very nice indeed. And yeah. Cool. Yeah, I think we should head back home here, right? And go for our bed here soon. Yeah, it's kind of getting late here. What's that? Oh, oh, it's maybe spots for boar, right? I reckon. Let us equip the hunting kit. Yeah, it's a boar hunting spot. Yeah, beautiful countryside here, guys, once again. And wait, did we walk that far? Yeah, we did. Damn. That is indeed pretty far, though. Now let us stay at the shore. Guys, now let us have a look. What is that boost? Or that buff? Pepper sauerkraut. You get 1 vitality bonus. Honestly, not bad. And he also gave us 14. Holy shit, that is a lot. This comes in handy for our dinner, guys. And I think sauerkraut should be like decently you know, it's not non-perishable for a while now, so I think we might be able to keep transporting it, right? And keep it with us until we want to take some more. And there, yeah, Scenic is over there, I just noticed. Okay. Yeah, anyways, guys, I think we sort of have been... I'm gonna take those from the rest. We have been successful here today. Oh, that's just a stick. I was just wondering what that was. So we're gonna take a dinner here, and yeah, I think afterwards we'll be on our way up north again. Right? Pretty much, guys, pretty much. Well, hello!
Man, hold on.
Who's that guy? Wrecked man. I'm not gonna trust you right now. Alright, guys, I think I'll see you guys in the next episode. We're gonna, get a dinner. Oh no, we're gonna actually first get a dinner, honestly, fuck it. And sit here by our bank. But you know what? No, we're gonna first cook it and then get some sleep here, guys. Yeah.
Everything all right?
Do you have a moment?
No, I do not.
Here, Mutt.
Cracklings! Well, he can take it out of the bowl anyway. Okay, beautiful. Alright, guys. So I'll see you guys in the next episode. We're gonna cook something for dinner, eat it, sleep, and then head onward. So take care and see you guys in the next episode.